9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the power.
Music Familia Productions. World premiere.
You'll never get the best of me. I'm anti-everything. You'll never get the best of me. I'm anti-everything.
Ant-Man and Siobhan bring you so much. Live, local, and raw every Thursday from AntmanVs Thursdays. Music, news, interviews, plus so much more. And it starts now.
And now, here's your host.
What's going on, Music Familia? Welcome to Ant-Man versus happening right now. It's 8 p.m. Thursday. You know what time it is, man. Hanging out every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. live on musicfamiliaproductions.com. I want to give a huge shout out right now to a few sponsors and a few people who might be watching to be part of the show this evening. So, what's going on? Photo Nation AP, my man Dave Sheets. I want to give a huge shout out to him, first and foremost, man, putting it down, holding it down for me, doing all the social media, graphic work that you see during the show. So make sure you check him out, Photo Nation AP, my man David Sheets. Use hashtag AntmanVS for 5 to 10% off of your first design work piece with that. And let's see, what else do we have going on here? We have a lot to talk about tonight, man. It's gonna be one crazy night. We have some new music to get through. We have some old stuff to get through. I was talking to some of my Facebook fans, some of my Music Familia on social media leading up to the show, and we were talking about how, some of the things that I've been getting into for like the longest time, thinking about like how many songs do I really own? How many of you have really went through and looked at your, like, song collection? I mean, like, song for song, like, wrote it down, counted it out. I don't know. I never really did that until I had to go through and clean up my computer. And once I had to clean up my computer, I realized how much stuff I just have been accumulating. And I'm over 2,000 unsigned songs right now. Like, and I could show numbers to prove it. I mean, I'm not trying to beat my chest or anything. Like, but I'm just, there's so much out there in just one little area. So I encourage everybody to break out and be larger, be bigger, man. Always shoot for the stars, man. Never let somebody or something hold you down. So I want to give you a huge shout out right now. Like I said, Photo Nation AP, my man, Mr. David Sheets, holding it down for me with that. Columbus Events Group, Mary Kaufman, all the boys and girls over there. I love you guys, man. Always great shows. Lots of stuff to look forward to in the future from Columbus Events Group. Check them out on Facebook, or you can check them out, Columbus Events Group, LLC.com. Find them on Facebook, too. So, also, Lynette's Country Barbecue, man. What an awesome cat. Mr. Larry Trimmer. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, make sure you check out some Lynette's Country Barbecue. And also, the man's working on some charity work, and I want to give a huge shout out to him for doing all that, man, because it's really hard to balance a business and charity work at the same time. And I'm sure a lot of us out there who handle charity work are like, yeah, charity work is a day and night gig on top of whatever job. And not only that, but depending on what kind of job you're in, it can be stressful all the way around. You know what I mean? Because, you're trying to make money and make your business run, but also help this charity as well. So hats off to Lynette's Children's Charity and Lynette's Country Barbecue for being able to balance so many things at once. What's going on, Autumn Elizabeth? How's it going? Mr. Tim Dillard, Chad, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Brian, Rhonda, Todd, Angela, Sean, how's it going? Marcus, what's going on? John Clark. Everybody tuning in tonight, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. So we did drop the actual link to the show right there on our Facebook. So if you guys wanted to, you guys can actually go apart and be part of the show. Right now, what you guys are seeing on social media when you're on the Facebook or on this device that I'm pointing at right now, you guys are on my mobile device. So if you guys want to be part of the show and get an active part of the show, I'm going to repost a link here for you. Bam. So you can follow that link right over to the page and be right in. What's going on, Mr. Photo Nation AP, Mr. Dave Sheets, signing in to the chat room. What's going on, buddy? So, you know, since I got Dave here, man, it's just me and you hanging out in the chat room and a few thousand people listening to this podcast. Dude, text messages can totally screw up conversation. So, in our previous conversation, if anything was misdriven, apologies. Text messages suck for that reason. So, anyway, I definitely want to talk about what we were just discussing, and we'll furthermore have that conversation later. So, tonight, we have some fun stuff for you guys, man. I got some awesome stuff for you guys. Some killer stuff. I got something from every genre that you can imagine. I got a brand new Douche Bag Criminals for you guys as well. You guys are going to love this, man. This is going to be a killer show tonight. And I don't want you guys to miss this, man. So make sure you guys head over, if you haven't already, like, subscribe over on musicfamiliaproductions.com. You guys can also join the Music Connection on our Facebook page. We have a group that you can join and be a part of. It's kind of fun and, you know, it does stuff. So anyway, let's get into something fun right now. We're going to break it down. So I do a little bit of everything during the show, so you're going to kind of get a part of that. You're going to kind of see that throughout the entire time. I want to give a huge birthday shout out to Ryan Woods, turning 31 today. Gigi, happy birthday. Jessica turning 40 today. Happy birthday. Sarah Phillips turning 28 today. Sarah Martz is turning 40. And Jessica Chase, my girl from way back in the day, 32 years old today. Happy birthday, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great birthday. We're going to get into something right now. This is called Yesterday Kids. I think you're ready for this. This is from my punk category. You guys are going to be walking inside my head tonight. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. You ready? Let's go. Yeah, right there. Yesterday Kids. Good stuff right there, man. That's from my punk category. What do you think? I think it's pretty good, man. I really do. Like, it's a little different, right? What's going on, Michelle? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. So, hanging out, man. And, you know, I can appreciate a little bit of everything. And I'm really excited to show this to you guys tonight, man, because this is just like a walk in my head. You know what I mean? And so what I want to encourage, man, in tonight's show, we're going all the way till 10 o'clock, man. You're going to be playing some new stuff, some old stuff, all kinds of stuff. Looking for new sponsors, any businesses out there, local businesses, we want to support you. So make sure you write an email to mfp@musicfamiliaproductions.com. You guys can write an email to us. Let us know. Send us some info about your business, about who you are. We'll promote the living crap out of you. Also, got some killer stuff for you. So what if I told you that the opportunity to be able to have something so unique and so awesome for our music scene, what would you say? I know I'm being really vague with that, but would you be open to something new, or would you just shut it down altogether? I'm curious. This is the question of the night. At the end of the night, I'm going to fill you guys in, closing down the end of the show. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about it, fill you guys in, kind of give you guys an idea of what we're looking at. And see if we can get some ears rolling and get some people involved, man. Local businesses, new music. If you're an artist, musician, yourself, anybody out there, and you guys want to be interviewed, or you guys have new music, you have this or that, we encourage you guys to reach out to us, man. AntmanVs@musicfamiliaproductions.com. Attention, AntmanVs in the subject line, because we have so much going on. What's going on, Mr. John F. Gordon? I want to give a huge shout out to that man right there. That dude is just, he's freaking amazing. Like, so it's been an interesting conversation coming up with a bunch of fun stuff to make the house work and make things come together. And you always learn who your friends are when the going gets tough. Always. And I had a handful of people that I want to give a shout out to that helped me bang out a serious project. And I want to give a huge shout out right now to John F. Gordon and Sinister Garden, all the boys over there. I love you guys, man, because those guys are going to come help me knock out the rest of my projects, man. Like, dude, my wife, you know, she's very hardcore, like, you know, serious, like she's very take no crap, and she was very surprised facially. You know when you surprise your wife, you give her the wow face, right? You know you did good. You're like, yeah. That was me. So anyway, I want to give you a shout out to Sinister Garden and John F. Gordon, who are coming out to help me knock out some of the projects and stuff like that. Look forward to hanging out with you tomorrow, John. Thank you, sir. Also, man, if you know a local business, if you're a local business, like I said, you guys, we do some free advertising, some free promotion, but some of it we have affordable rates. If you guys are interested in inquiring about that, you guys can reach out to us. I guarantee you that you will not find cheaper. I guarantee you. Like, and we can price back and forth all you want, but the best bang for your buck, I'm telling you. So you want to get part of this, it's going to be fun. We got some website space as well, so if you got some logos for your business, we'll throw you up there as well, and we could throw you in during the show as well. Like you see right here, Mr. Limitless Video Production right here, Mr. Photo Nation AP right here in the bottom corner, and make sure you go like us on Facebook as well. Remember, music equals life, and together we are saving lives. 1 minute, 1 second, 1 note, 1 pen scratch, 1 guitar riff at a time. So let's get into this right now, man. Bodekin! You ready for this, man? This is going to be some fun stuff. Let's get it. Guys' Night Out.
On a guy's night out, we're
I was slacking a little bit there because I was jamming out with everybody and kind of got lost in the song. I admit, I was like thinking about a guy's night out and how I haven't had one and I don't know how long. Need to get out for a while, man. Hang out with the guys and check out some live music. So I'm always interested in finding new stuff, man. And when I come across new stuff, I can't help but share it. And you know, one of the things that I love about being able to do the podcast kind of thing is being able to reach out and be a part of something a little bit larger than myself. I can reach out beyond my community. I can reach out beyond other people and other things, other objects, where other radio towers stop. That's where I can continue. And I want to reach out to somebody right now that told me that they were in a pretty dark place. And they had told me that they listened to the show and that they look for positivity from me to get through every day. Now, I have a hard time, you know, trying to think that, you know, like I have that kind of impact or that kind of whatever. Because reality, I love what I do. I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I do, and I don't really think about that kind of thing. But this person was really heavy on my mind tonight when I started the show. So I just wanted them to know how important they are, that, you know, that they're alive and that they choose every day to continue to fight through it. Because I know, man, every day is a struggle. As a suicide survivor, as somebody who has anxiety and depression and struggles every day with it, you would never know that I am that way. You know what I mean? I try really hard to not bury it, but there's a time and place. And I feel like when you are trying to be there for somebody else or do something for somebody else, your feelings should not impede what you're there to do or trying to do with them, if that makes any sense at all. And so, you know, you work really hard, you dance lightly around the whole thing, and I don't know, I've always been able to heal through other people. Like they say, living vicariously through others. That's kind of how I feel. Like when I was musicians and artists, like when I go to the show, man, I am not just a media guy. I am not just a dude who showed up and was like, yo, like I'm here, yep. Like I am like fully in it, man. Like and I like my wife goes to shows with me just as fans, you know what I mean? But I get so excited and so amped up that I like start working, and I'm not like thinking about that I'm working, but I'm working, and she's like, stop it, you're working again. So, you know, my wife was a lot, because I do so much, and I support so much, and I'm always here, I'm always there. And when a lot of people don't realize is, like, you know, just because I'm not over there doesn't mean I'm not over here or over there or wherever. A lot of people ask me where Ant-Man came from. First of all, Anthony is my name. Ant came up short because I've always been a short dude. That's definitely a pun intended on myself. I'm not afraid to make jabs at myself. But the thing is like I've always been the smallest dude, but I feel like I have always been the guy who, like, even though I'm little, I still try to carry my weight. You know, the ant that tries to carry the brick. You know what I mean? And I've always felt that way about the music scene and what I do and how I do it. So I take it seriously, and you know, support is gotten where support is given, and let's just be honest. There's a lot of people out there that get interviews and get publicity, get media, that really don't do anything in return or do anything to support anything that. So why? Like, I have to ask, like, why in a certain typical in a situation, why subject yourself to the BS? You're just gonna go where there's no BS. I mean, instead of being a keyboard warrior about it, you know, instead of trying to like argue and fight your point and make them see your point and get them to understand what you're trying to accomplish, you just go where it's not hard to explain. You know what I mean? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And if even the most simple aren't getting it, then go where they are. You know what I mean? And some people get so frustrated. You know, I'm not gonna name drop because, you know, I talk to a lot of people, but, you know, some of the general conversation, a lot of people are frustrated with the music scene because they support that music scene so much, and they show up to shows and they play shows and they promote shows and they and a lot of it is just taken. There's a lot of take. There's a lot of me, I. And you can't do that. You can't get along with that. I don't see how you can make a music scene coexist with all the BS. It's 2018. So we have to find a way to just get away from all of and just be done. And just crumple it up, throw it in a wastebasket, and start over. You know what I mean? Like, hit the reset button and let's start over. Now, that leads me to a huge topic that we're going to be talking about towards the end of the show. And I want you guys to hang in to be part of that. So what I encourage you guys to do, I'm going to go ahead, and for those of you who have not got a chance to, you guys can go right now. I'm going to drop it in while you guys are live right there with me. Oh, I thought it was. Hold on one second. Me bad. It's me bad. Give me 1 second here. You know, my biggest thing is, you know, everybody deserves an opportunity. And I'm so tired of even the most littlest of the littlest not getting an opportunity. It's not freaking fair. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody deserves it's an equal opportunity employer, so it should be an equal opportunity music scene. You know what I mean? And I think we've gotten so far away from some of the stuff that I just be like, yo, like, this is not kosher. You know what I mean? This is not kosher. What's going on, Miss Renee Powell? How's it going? How are you? Hope you're having a great evening tonight. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Hope all is well with you. So, I have been quite busy. We've been working, myself and Limitless Video Productions have been working on a way to come up with some 4K streaming. Now, when you talk about that, think about that for a second. For all my video people out there, I'll let that weigh in. You can think about that for a second. I want to get into some hip-hop. I listen to some hip-hop. I'm from Michigan, you know. I know the D. So I want to get into some hip-hop here, show some love to some back home. But this one right here is from your home. I'm not from Michigan, or I'm not from Ohio, but I love the Buckeyes. I love Ohio. So this is Mike, Ohio. There's some hip-hop for you. Holy Ghost. You ready? Let's get it.
When the system's broke, create your own system. I need drone flying over the estate. Mikey, O-H-I-O. I be the face. Never change like a $20 William. I leave my wrist. I ain't going nowhere. My feel I list. I plead my case. Cause the buzz up a plan to fake drugs in the hand of me amongst citations. The motherfucking judge told me Eddie wouldn't budge, even though I bet she loved my fragrance. But where the fuck the dash cam? Huh? Where the dash cam? They fucking erased it. Approached by the police and treated like a black man. Wonder why the people think you motherfuckers racist. Wasted to find the things and pray for a meal. Faith in what I believe till that pain disappears. I'm taking pills to provide relief. What's the irony? I cater to my disease, hit the stage and premiere. It's never cherish a thing until it's stolen. Life is careless and free until it's gone. Like the Holy Ghost, I swear I'm like my own man. They embarrassed me till I put on.
Oh God, God bless. Oh God, God bless. Oh God, God
Patience is a virtue, but when to wait and get what you want. Shaking vermouth and blending Tanqueray, watch me flow. On my Reggie Cray, I'm a legend in the East End. I don't need no Gazette pay, cause payment is my pursuit in the fame nonchalant. My work boots are these Oxfords, not broken. Kneel down at the church pew, praying God's word to keep my Sunday hot clothes. I'm so materialistic, so guilty as shit, but these bitches spray perfume, and I can't refuse to offer. East St. Laurent on my hoe, from a place where the cops are criminals with a badge, making off-duty stops. The innocent get harassed. Patent branded rape bitches. The chief of police sip drink. Put fake cocaine in my whip and the tape vanish from the dash. Never cherish a thing until it's stolen. Life is careless and free until it's gone. Like the Holy Ghost, I swear I'm like my own man. They embarrassed me till I put on. Now pray.
Oh God, God bless. Oh God, God bless.
Like the Holy Ghost.
Oh God, God bless. Oh God, God.
Some Holy Ghost for you right there. My man Mike, Ohio. Good stuff. Good stuff. Mr. Renee Powell, what's going on? Mr. Jason Smalley, how are you, sir? Mr. Kyle, what's going on, Renee? Daphne, I'm nervous now. No. So I want to give a huge shout out right now to Renee Powell. I want to give a huge shout out to my man Jesse Howard, my man William, everybody out there in the South. I love you, Keith, Big Poe as well. I love everybody. I love music. I can't wait to. I want to break it. I want to break down. I want to get in the South. I want to come down. I would love to be able to come down and do some interviews and shoot some redneck rave and just hang out with some people. I would love to be able to just get everybody interconnected, man. I feel like Music Familia is perfect, right? Music family shows. I think that's what it's all about, you know? I think when we started this whole thing originally, you know, the music started in campfires and wagon wheels and stories, right? So, you know, I kind of just want to keep it going. I just want to keep it moving and keep the old-fashioned style going. So when we talk about doing the interviews and stuff, people ask me, what does it really entail when you do an interview? I'm like, well, when I do an interview, to be honest with you, you know, it's more like Guitar Center sessions, you know? It's kind of like VH1 Storytellers. I feel like sometimes music artists only get 2 minutes or 3 minutes to really tell their story. And I feel like that's not fair. I feel like you've spent 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Some of us like maybe even handful. It doesn't really matter how many. The point is that you spent that many, and you should be owed more than 2 minutes. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it does kind of piss me off when I see my hardworking Music Familia, everybody that has a hard work ethic are the ones who get put on the curb. Meanwhile, you're watching ones who don't put in as much work, don't show up as much, don't do this, don't do that. We could go on all day. Anyway, what I love about the music scene, man, and I love about my local scene, is that there's a diverse everything. You just have to look for it, and most people don't want to get up off the couch. So what if I said that I could come up with a way that you didn't have to leave your couch? Now, I know, before you get all mad, before you're like, wait a minute, I know what you're talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about, so just sit down. What I am getting ready to tell you is, you know, we want to come up with a way where we can unite not just our troops, not just our musicians, not just our artists. I hear all the time from my musician friends who are from everywhere else but here, who come through here. They're like, man, I wish my mom and dad could watch me play. Man, I wish my mom, my dad has never seen me play. I'm not going to name drop because I never name drop because that's not the point. Like, you know what I mean? I am a trusted person and I want to maintain that trust, so I'm not going to ruin it. But a good friend of mine once said, it's important to know when to come in, and it's an important time to know when to go out. And I see a lot of empty Facebook profiles with improper information. They're blank, they're not up to date, they're this, they're that. There are just simple things that you should know how to do that you just can't be taught how to do. And I feel like there's certain people, like, I shouldn't have to tell you to update stuff. I mean, I shouldn't. I mean, you know, it's a never-ending battle, and I feel like a lot of people need help with it. So that's what we're here for, man. We want to help you. Any questions, concerns with your social media or anything like that, you know, a lot of people don't realize how important social media today is everything, and it's something that you can't ignore anymore. You have to have it on point. So anyway, enough about that. I love you guys. We're going to get back into this right now. So I got something right now. Now, I kind of flip around back and forth, man. I have a little bit of everything. Truthfully, if I wanted to, you know, I got something right here for you that's really hard. You know, I listen to everything. I think you guys are going to know what this one is. But this one is some sour blood. I do have some metal in my soul, so I do need to pay respect to that right now. So if you're ready, let your hair down and get ready and rock with me. Let's get some sour blood right now. Ready? Sour Blood, Overcome. Some good stuff right there, man. I'm never disappointed when I listen to some Sour Blood. Just a little bit of everything that I listen to. One thing I do listen to, and this is one of my favorite songs from Moccasin Creek and Bern County right here, What She's Got. I love this song, man. I love this song. I think you guys are ready for this. We'll check this out right now. We'll be right back after this. We'll do some commercials. We'll do a couple stories, This Day in Music, after Moccasin Creek, and a couple commercial breaks. So we'll be right back after this.
Highway on the back road. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Jacked up in a mud hole. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. 30-30 and some camo. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Oh, get her on the dance floor. Look at what she got. Oh, that's my baby. She's all mine.
I mean, look at what she's got. Yeah, she's all mine. Check it out. See, I don't care if daddy's money bought that truck that she's riding in. I treat the cat like home plate, start sliding in. 55 school zone, yeah, she breaking laws. The way she walks with them boots on, she's breaking jaws. 30-30 back glass with the windows dropped. Dirty glass packs, hard as Flintstone rocks. Bern County from the west down to Moccasin Creek. My girl keeps them heads spinning like a cycle of sheep. I mean, look at what she's got. I thank her mama for that. And she ain't scared to ride the bull, Brahma in fact. Frog hairs ain't got nothing on how fine she is. But I swear I got something for that time she slid right past me, middle finger flying, laughing at me. A little time started passing, now she's napping with me. I figured go to 12 with no plug and give it a shot. I'd be an ass to let her pass, man. Look what she got.
Highway on the back road. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Jacked up in a mud hole. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. 30-30 and some camo. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Oh, get her on the dance floor. Look at what she got. Oh, that's my baby. She's all mine. Swing in her hips when she rockin' them boots, and she can take a mean kick from the rifle when it shoots. She ain't afraid to get dirty when she's laying in the blind, and she can dump a big buck of rain ducks from the sky. For the streets, she got Pirellis and amps for the mud. Loves Machine Gun Kelly and cranks it in the truck. The ink across her belly, that tells you where she's from, and on her back is a Benelli. Yeah, that's her favorite gun. When it comes to taking shots, she can hang with the fellas, and when it's time to shop, you can find her at Cabela's. And get up in her face, and boy, she ain't backing down. She got a look to scare you straight and run you straight out of town. Ain't a complicated date, crest liner on the lake, Coleman cooler full of tall fly rod is a bait. Or take her out on the floor and let the jukebox crank. Watch her move, watch her shake, that's my baby, ain't she great? Yeah. Highway on the back road. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Jacked up in a mud hole. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. 30-30 and some camo. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Look at what she got. Oh, get her on the dance floor. Look at what she got. Oh, that's my baby. She's all mine.
Resistance 13.
Have a drink to forget, take these pills to relax. With these nerves on the brink, on the verge of collapse, they're inside me. Can we find our way back home? Have a drink to forget, take these pills to relax. With these nerves on the brink, on the verge of collapse, they're inside me. Can we find our way back home once again? All alone, no one speaks, but these voices within from the dark far beneath. as a crack, feel my skin as it grows while my pupils contract, flying higher. Can we find our way back home? Feeling sick, trying to cope with the itch, so I contemplate that gleaming lie in the ditch never wanted. Can we find our way back home? Can we find another way? Although we were constantly fighting, the future to grant us another reminder. Can you get a second just to stop and try to think about it? Can you get a second just to catch my breath? Back to where it all began.
How about that right there? Profound, Sinister Brown, Resistance 13. Some good stuff right there, man. So, it's 8:47. What's going on, Tara? How's it going? Hope all is well. Missed your face. So, you guys have been hanging out with me on Facebook Live. We've been putting a link in there all night long, so you guys can go over and join the live show, because at 9 p.m. the Facebook Live cuts off. So everybody who's in Facebook Live land gets left behind. So make sure you guys get over there. If you have not, you need to. I think they are posting the link in there quite a bit, actually. It's funny. I was like, I asked for it, and it's posted. Like, can you guys post it again for me, please? Thank you. Bam, just like that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. My back team in the back office that handles all this stuff for me. Anyway, make sure you guys get that link right there. That goes to the live show. You guys can watch the video and hear the audio and be a part of it. We got brand new Douche Bag Criminals coming up at the end of the show. Make sure you get ready for that. You guys don't want to miss that. We got lots of fun stuff, man. We're getting into commercials right now. If you guys know a local business, if you guys are a local business and you guys want some promotion, just hit us up, man. We're always looking for new sponsors as well. We do reviews as well, so if you need a review, if you want a review of an album, if you want anything like that, we can do that as well. Tara, I will let Amanda know you said hi. So anyway, we're going to get into this right now. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to give you a little example right here. We do commercials here at MFP and AntmanVs and Sunday Morning Meltdown every Sunday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. If you guys want some commercials done, you guys can contact us as well, man. Affordable rates for that as well. Reach out to us. Let us know. MFP at musicfamiliaproductions.com for more information on that. Let's get into this right now from Cold Cock Whiskey. We'll be right back after this.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock, American herbal flavored whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock, American herbal flavored whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
In honor of some of my country friends, I want to give you a shout out right now to one of my most dear friends, Terry Douglas. Really great friend of mine. Also, there's a funny story about it. When we come back, we'll talk about it. But right now, we're going to check out this one from my man, Terry Douglas, right here. If your aim is true, right here.
I pulled into a hotel bar on the road to Saskatoon. It was a hot July neath the prairie sky, full of stars in the near full moon. There's a bent old man by the ceiling fan, sipping on a glass of brew. Looked me up and down with a wrinkled frown, waiting on a word or two. He said his name was Duncan, lived up the road just a mile or two. Been just living on a tractor since the spring of '52. He asked me where I was headed and where I was coming from. As I drank my beer, he bent my ear, said, heed my words now, son. Keep your head down and watch where footsteps fall. Keep your mouth shut and your eye on the ball. Mind your business and trouble won't find you. You never go far wrong if your aim is true. See, life's a long and hard road with all its twists and turns, between the women and the whiskey and the bridges that I've burned. Lord knows I've learned a thing or two about love and life and such. Though I meet my fate at heaven's gate, I don't believe in love. Keep your head down and watch where your footsteps fall. Keep your mouth shut and your eye on the ball. Mind your business and trouble won't find you. You never go far wrong if your aim is true. Think about old Duncan, the words he had to say. The simple bobcat wisdom still lives in me today. I'm sure he's up in heaven, standing on that hallowed ground, telling folks how to beat the devil in exchange for another round. Keep your head down and watch where your footsteps fall. Shut and your eye on the ball. Mind your business and trouble won't find you. You never go far wrong if your aim is true. You never go far wrong if your aim is true.
That's my dude, Terry Douglas, right there. Great stuff. If you want to check him out, man, he's going to be performing this weekend. You're going to be able to check him out, man. If you haven't had a chance to check him out, Terry Douglas Music. Awesome, fun stuff, man, that you just can't, I don't know, man. As far as country goes, I've seen him come, I've seen him go, and, they work really hard, country artists do, and, I've never seen somebody put together some of the things that Terry puts together. It's just really unique to watch him. Me and Terry go way back. A lot of people ask me about where I know him from, and it's kind of funny because when I started initially in radio, I was working at a radio station that he was actually working in the building, and for every, he had his own recording studio at the time, and every morning when I'd come in at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., there was this Dodge Ram truck that was always really really nice with nice rims. You've seen them, nice trucks, guys and girls. And but you can't, like, I wanted to know who owned the recording studio. I was in broadcasting college at the time, and I went floor to floor, office to office one day with a license plate number of, like, trying to find out who owned the truck, because, the phone number is on there, but actually at the time there wasn't a phone number. It was just a business logo. So there was no phone number to contact. So I just had the license plate and the color of the truck, make and model, the police kind of stuff. And I show up, man. I go door to door, office to office, looking to find out where this guy's at. Lo and behold, we end up having a conversation. I find out he owns the recording studio. I end up becoming an intern at the recording studio. And then, from there, I ended up going, back to broadcasting school, because I felt like, at the time the program I was in told me that, you have a year. And so part of the year is audio, radio. The second part of the year is video. But you can come back after the course is over, after you graduate, and look at other things or work on your craft, hone the things you want to hone. Just do this and get through it, and then come back and focus on what. So I focused on audio. And I went to every recording studio that had a name in Yelp, Google, anything that I could find that was calling themselves a studio. And I want to keep in mind, everybody on Facebook Live, man, at 9 o'clock, we're cutting off Facebook Live. So if you guys are out there on Facebook Live and you guys want to come watch the show, you guys need to come over and watch the show, because we're going to be cutting that off. The bosses are telling me that has to go at 9 p.m. So if you guys have not joined over yet, you need to get over there right now. You guys got about 3 minutes left for that gets cut off. So make sure you guys jump over there, make the jump over. But so learning everything I had to in a year. I only had a year, so I went to every recording studio. I just grabbed a pen and a pad, and I started going around to every recording studio, every studio, every place that called themselves a recording studio, and was like, "Can I sit in that corner?" And some said yes. Some said no. Majority of them were like, "What's your angle?" and honestly, my angle was only education, But those guys and those girls and those people who gave me time have no idea the beneficial education they gave me and what I learned in the time that they let me be a part of it. So I felt obligated that I had to come back and pay it forward and figure out a way to give it back to everybody who worked so hard to put up with my shit. You know what I mean? So I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody right now, man. Check out Terry Douglas this weekend. He's going to be performing with T100 this weekend. It's going to be fun stuff. And we're going to go through some events here later in the show, start talking about that. And I want to give a huge shout out to Dallas Gibson right now. Thank you for the love and like on that as well. I want to give a huge shout out to Tara Justine Conrad right now. Hope all is well with you. Tell Rocky and Candace, Miss Rocky X and Mr. Rocky X, that we miss them and that we hope all is well. So anyway, we're going to get back into this right now. We're going to get back into the fun stuff. You guys ready for this? I bet you guys didn't think that I had a pop side. Like, I'm not talking about soda pop. I'm talking about, like, a pop side. Like, I do have kind of a pop side. And I heard this song, and I figured maybe you guys might want to check it out. So I'm going to play this one for you guys right now. This is from Plaid Bricks right here. And we're going to check this one out. This is Beat Goes On. I feel like some boots and pants are about to take place.
We love chasing fantasies, we'll never give up on our dreams. The truth is not as far as it seems. We've studied all the history, we're on the road to victory. The finish line is all that we see. Chasing the flame, gonna make a name. Rolling the dice as we make our way. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Risking it all cause we love the game. The night is gone, we're not done. The beat goes on and on and on.
there, Plaid Bricks. Beat goes on, man. Some good stuff right there. I'm a huge pop fan. I'm a huge fan of this, a huge fan of that. I want to give a huge shout out right now to some other things I'm a fan of. Lynette's Country Barbecue, Columbus Events Group LLC, Muddy Beats Magazine, and Rock Rage Radio. Give a shout out to all you guys, man. Photo Nation AP, shout out to you, man. Mr. Dave Sheets holding it down. Thank you for working on the logos. I appreciate you, sir. And what we were talking about earlier, we're going to definitely get in with that. So I look forward to being able to talk more about that. And so we got a lot more to talk about tonight, man. We're getting into the 9 o'clock hour Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to open the phone lines. You guys are going to be able to call in 614-916-6372. You guys can call in into the show, be live on the show. I'd love to hear from you guys. You guys can weigh in. Just kind of, you know, you guys can call in and just hang out with us. More than welcome to. Love to hear from somebody. So anyway, so we've been going through playing some songs, but let's see here. You know, one of the things that I try to follow up on is, you know, news articles and, you know, all that other interesting hoopla. And, you know, one of the things I came across looks like Kellen Winslow Jr. arrested for kidnapping and rape. He faces life in prison. So this just was updated at about 10 after 4 Pacific Standard Time today. Officials say that Winslow is being charged with 9 criminal charges, including kidnapping with intent to commit rape, forcible sodomy, burglary, indecent exposure, and more. Here are the charges in total. 2 counts of kidnapping with intent to commit rape, 2 counts of forcible rape, 1 count of forcible sodomy, 1 count of forcible oral copulation, 2 counts of residential burglary, and 1 count of indecent exposure. If convicted of all these charges, he faces life in prison. Officials tell TMZ Sports that Winslow was arrested by the sheriff's major crimes division at 1:05 p.m. today. He's being booked into custody at the Vista Detention Facility, County Jail in San Diego. Officials say a search warrant has been executed for Kellen's home. Ex-NFL star Kellen Winslow Jr. was arrested in San Diego again. This according to the San Diego County District Attorney. This was a previous story that we were talking about. And I really don't know, you know, what these guys... I'm trying to figure out when is enough enough. I'm wondering, like, when is the NFL gonna actually crack down on the situation? And I think what's gonna end up happening is they're not. I don't think, you know, I think it gets in the way of the money, and I don't know. It makes me nervous to think about what possibly could entail, you know, from that whole situation. So I don't know. I'm going to try to be a nice little gent and get the story posted in here. Let me see here. I'm going to see if I can get it posted in here so you guys can check it out on your own, because I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about it, man. Scope it out. Let me know. Weigh in. Bam. It's in there, so you guys can check it out right there, first and foremost. It's right there in there. And so hopefully you guys are having a good night, man. We're going to get into some other stuff right now. So I kind of like punk. I kind of like rock. I kind of like a little bit of everything. And I do like me some singer-songwriter type stuff. And I got something right here from Marlon Maurice. I love this, man. This is some good stuff right here. We're going to check this out right now. And hopefully you guys are ready for this, because this is something a little different. This is going to take you on a ride. I hope you're ready for this, man. Check this out. Sister Soul.
She was walking barefoot, every toe had
and Maurice right there, Sister Soul. Good stuff right there, man. I love that, man. I love different stuff, and I'm always excited about different stuff, man. We got something exciting for you right here. If you guys haven't checked out these guys, I encourage you guys to check these guys out, man. My boys, Black Coffee. If you guys haven't had a chance to check them out on social media, find them on Facebook. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, check it out. This is one of my favorite songs. There's many from the band, but this music video is pretty sweet. Check it out.
Turn my back to you, young mom now. Sigh when I come your way. I try to do my best, feel it's troubling life.
Some black coffee for you right there, man. I love those guys. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, man, find them on Facebook, Official Black Coffee. Some good stuff for you right there. Some Columbus weather for you guys because you're in an Ohio area, man. Looks like it's going to be 87 tomorrow with a low of 64. Going to be 90 degrees on Saturday, a low of 69. Looks like partly cloudy. You guys are going to be able to have an awesome weekend. Looks like high 90s, well, mid 90s. 93 Saturday, Sunday. Monday, 93. Looks like we're getting some rain on Tuesday next week and partly cloudy for the rest of the week, topping out at 84 and bottoming out at 66. So it's going to be fun, man. Make sure you guys get some sunscreen on, slap some sunscreen on the babies, because summer and spring are getting around here. The redneck raves are picking up, man. Good stuff in the South. Shout out to everybody down there in Moccasin Creek. My man Ryan Upchurch, everybody over there. Big Smo. I want to give a huge shout out to a handful of everybody out there that I love in the South, man. All you guys out there who support me, thank you guys. All you guys know who you are. And so I'm curious, man, where's everybody? Who's watching the show? Where are you guys weighing in from? Kind of curious. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. And like I said, the phone lines are open, 614-916-6372, 614-916-6372. You guys can call into the show. It'll be live. Brand new Douche Bag Criminals coming up at the end of the show. It's 9:17 Eastern Standard Time, hanging out right now with your Ant-Man. And let's get into something right here, man. So you guys asked me, somebody, I can't remember who it was, but I was in a conversation with somebody, and they asked me if I was a fan of indie. I was like, well, yeah, like, absolutely. If you want to check this out, man, this is from my man, Todd C.M. Stone. Great dude, man. If you haven't had a chance, check it out, man. This is some good stuff from him. We're going to be checking this out right now. Connect on High. Todd C.M. Stone. Connect on High from my man Todd CM Stone. What's going on, Music Familia? Hanging out 9:23 Eastern Standard Time, hanging out with everybody, man. Shout out to No Mask Entertainment. I want to give you a shout out to Photo Nation AP, my man Dave She's holding it down. Anybody out there who wants to get some graphic design work done or anything like that, you guys can reach out. Use the hashtag AntmanVS for 5 to 10% off of your first graphics deal. He also does photos too, but I don't think I have permission to give that kind of privilege away. So I don't know. If you want to hit him up, my man David Sheets on Facebook, man. Send him a link. Let him know that you are interested, and let him know that you heard about it on Ant-Man versus podcast. Try not to sneeze. It's allergy season. I've been fighting this sneeze all night. It's getting kind of ridiculous. I just wish it would come out. I wish I could just get it over with, man. It's insane. This day in music Familia, one of my favorite times, 1985. I'm an 80s kid. 1985, Dire Straits started a 9-week #1 run on the U.S. album chart with Brothers in Arms. The album is the 7th best-selling album in UK chart history and won 2 Grammy Awards at the 28th Grammy Awards, and also won Best British Album in 1987, the Brit Awards. Let's go up a little bit further, shall we? Nirvana's debut album, Bleach, was released today in 1989. It was released in the U.S. The title for the album came from a poster, Bleach Your Works, urging drug users to bleach their needles. Kurt Cobain claimed that most of the lyrics on the album were written the night before recording while he was feeling pissed off, and that he did not regard them highly. To follow it up, let's go into 2003, the year I graduated high school. For all you young, old people out there, all of a sudden just dropped all your hats. 2003, Radiohead scored their 4th UK #1 with their 6th studio album, Hail to the Thief. Gosh, I remember that album. The title, Hail to the Thief, a phrase used by anti-George W. Bush activists during the controversy surrounding the 2000 U.S. presidential election, was a play on Hail to the Chief, a march played to announce the arrival of the President of the United States. Good stuff right there. So that's your This Day in Music, brought to you by Photo Nation AP, my man Dave Sheets. Good stuff, man. So anyway, let's get into this right now. This is something that it's kind of old. It's a couple of years old, but this song is really near and dear to my heart, man. I want to share this with some of my music lovers, and I want you guys to have an opportunity to check this out. This is one song that, I don't know, man. I just feel like I can relate to, coming from a small town, coming from some of the things I've been through. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Weigh in the chat room. If you guys are hanging out still in the chat with us, weigh in. Let us know your thoughts on this song and how it makes you feel. We'll be right back after this.
this wicker. After all of that, I learned what is thicker than beer and liquor. If you don't slow down, life will catch you like a pitcher. 95 mile per hour fastball, you better hit her, never quit her. I'm a winner, get my freaking chicken dinner. I'm gonna kick it to the end until my bones and shit are splitters. I'm a victor, not a victim. Tell that son of a bitch to come get him some. Homegrown by nature, I don't give a damn about what you've done. Rolling Stone, this Ranger, been running off the road in plenty mud. I'ma come back with your smokestacks, 12 pack in the back, and that's just because I'm a bust till I fall to the dust. My engine gon' keep running till it's stuck in full of rust. My family and C-Dub, the only ones that I trust. Don't like it, it's not a must. We're doing this shit for us.
'Cause there ain't no way to know if I'm gonna make it. It's a once in a lifetime chance and I'm gonna take it. And I've been traveling down this road for so long, just searching for my soul and the strength to go on. But I'ma keep on keeping on. I'ma keep on keeping on. If you're listening, then I wanna say thank you greatly, 'cause my mind has been going each and every direction lately. It's amazing how crazy this shit gets, so I've been hazy, working my hardest trying to be the South Slim Shady. 'Cause I've been focusing on music in my free time. Me and Tar plan to make a living off of these rhymes, but I'm working my ass off at a factory and I'm mad at me 'cause I know that I've got talent when it comes to music and someone has to see. So gradually I'm practicing and mastering the skills I use. Next time when I get up in the booth, I got the best rhymes and I still tell the truth. And the truth is, if I don't make it doing music, I don't know what the hell to do. This is my life, that's why I write the things I'm telling you. I speak my heart and soul, and all our fans got a heart of gold. Y'all are the reason we're here, no matter what y'all are told. So I'm simply gonna end this with a thank you, and y'all be reppin' Killer Gang till I can't move. There ain't no way to know
if I'm gonna make it, but I only got one shot, so boy, I gotta take it.
There ain't no way to
It's a damn long road, but I got a strong soul. I'ma let the story unfold, and I'm gonna keep on keeping on. The pages turning until they're gone. If I make it, I take it. If I do, then I'm thanking everyone involved.
I'm thanking everyone involved. It takes every one of y'all. Damn it, I believe in my team and my dreams. All I need to succeed, so I'm keeping on. 'Cause there ain't no way to know if I'm gonna make it. It's a once in a lifetime chance and I'm gonna take it. And I've been traveling down this road for so long, just searching for my soul and the strength to go on. But I'ma keep on keeping on. I'ma keep on keeping on.
Game over. D. Jones. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Swing the remix god.
D. Jones. Okay, I'm warmed up and I'm laced up. Play my cards right, so I'm aced up. Tired of just working for a pay stub. The major league is all I really wanna taste of. But I ain't signing my soul to no team. I'm a free agent with my own dreams. You can see it in my eyes. I'm gonna build my own franchise and win my own ring. I'm going for the titles like the 90s Bulls. I'm building my empire until I'm paid in full. Half these artists sign their name on a dotted line and end up being played a fool. I got haters always trying to bring the heat, but no matter what, I keep it cool. Calm and collected, feel like music slowly dying, but the re is resurrected. They try to tell me I'm the least expected, like I meant to fail and I should just accept it. Enemies throwing so much shade, but my future is bright, so I'm not affected. Greatness in my future is projected, so that doubt and fear will always be rejected. Music is what I was meant to do, and that's the truth, so I'll never stay corrected. I'm gonna take my time and do it right. I'm not the type that'll ever be changed by the spotlight, but I'ma keep grinding and reaching for newer heights. Climb aboard while I take flight. I'm on a whole different level. So much spirit, I can fight the devil. They hate when you're young and successful. They say stay in my lane, I got several. Trying to take away my focus, cause I'm making magic hocus pocus. Rappers today are atrocious, need to be evicted. Here is your 30-day notice. I'm laying claim to the game. Put some respect on my name. I'm not concerned with the money and fame. That's why these rappers sound the same. I spit fire like a flamethrower. Can't stand these rappers like a hangover. Once I'm off the bench, I'm gonna take over. If you ain't on my team, then it's game over.
We're gonna get you some Fat Dragon right here. Rock Bridge. We're gonna be right back 9:32 Eastern Standard Time.
I see as our ship careens, and I pray for us, but not out of love. Our colors will fade, fade and gray, and I won't forget, not just regret. See it with you, I feel misconstrued. As birds fly away, we went separate ways. Come on now, you're fading away. I wish I hadn't been as hollow as tin. Where did it go? Need it the most. Why can't I find living gold? What a smile on that shining face. Nothing that nothing can replace. Masks off, who really cares at all? Stretching bands until we fall. Made up my mind in the back of my head. Seeing you was my meat and bread. Yellow chested with a blooded face. Swollen neck without a brain. Where did it go? Need it the most. Why can't I find the living gold? I got the earth at my feet, sky above, looking where to start. Looking back at the past behind me. Got tough skin and a fiery heart.
Some Fat Dragon right there. Rock Bridge. Yeah. You know, my man Justin was like, I would love to hear some jazz. Alright. Well, I guess, sir, I'll reach into my jazz box for you and pull out something awesome. You ready for this, man? Next level jazz experience. I love this band right here. This is called Thursday. That right there, man. Some Thursday from my boys, Next Level Jazz Experience, man. I love those guys. They are great cats. I've got the chance to meet one or two of them, not all of them. I just bump into them periodically, and whenever I see them, they're like, "What's going on, Ant?" I'm like, "Whoa, you know my name. Holy cow." What's going on, Craig? How's it going, man? I gotta run, y'all. We recorded 40 songs this weekend. Always feel free to tag me in any music. Thank you, Craig. I'd love to play some of your music, man. What's going on, Christopher King? Shout out to Subtle Feud. I love you guys, man. Awesome, great band. I love you guys. And Renee Powell, what's going on? No Mask Entertainment. Y'all share this, please. Everybody, Mr. Justin Higgins, Limitless Video Production, my teammate, my partner in crime. I love the mix-up, broski. Well done, thanks. Yes, sir. Of course, man. We do something for everybody. I'm so tired of everybody talking about how they don't have something for themselves, or they don't have something to lean on, something dependable, something that cares as much as they care about themselves and their work and what's going on. You know? What other show or podcast do you know that does interviews, that gives a rat's crap about the musicians and the artists and the music and the stories behind it, and doesn't cut you off, like allows you to get your complete story out there like you're deserved, like you're owed, because you put in so much time, right? Oh. Anyway, so shout out to my man Justin Higgins from Limitless Video Production. Now that the boss is in here, I'm not allowed to talk. No, I'm just kidding. No, what we're talking about, man, we've been talking a while about how we can change things up and make things. April Wolfie Mincer says, "Can I ask you for a favor, bro?" I got you. HB in the house. But what I wanted to ask you guys, seriously, like, what would it take for you guys to get behind something that was a little bit bigger than you? And what I'm asking for in this is, I'm going to kind of, all I'm going to say is 4K live streaming, and that's it. I'm going to drop the ball, I'm going to drop my microphone, and just walk out. That's it. Thump, boonk. That's all you heard. 4K live streaming, I'm going to leave it at that. Myself and my partner, the sister company, Limitless Video Production, has graciously discussed some awesome opportunities that, not everybody gets an opportunity to be a part of every day. And I just wanted to reach out, man, and say thank you for the opportunity. Limitless, I appreciate you guys on all your hard work, and thank you for allowing us, MFP, to be a part of it, man, and yours truly, Ant-Man. I can't wait to kick off the fun stuff with you. April Wolfie Mincer says, she's asking for a prayer, if we can. So, Music Familia, bow your heads, please. We're going to do this. We are going to do this. We're going to do this live right here. Pray for me to heal quickly so I can get back to work after my car accident. April, we are there for you, girl. Keep your head up, and we got you. Give you a moment of silence there for it. So, we've been rocking and rolling all night. It's 9:15. Or, no, it's not. I lied. It's 9:45. I was looking at some other stuff. Oh. So, I'm curious. What do you guys think of the show? Weigh in. Let me know. I'm always curious to see your thoughts. And we have new music every week. We have new stuff every week. We do interviews. We do all kinds of stuff. So if you're a band, if you're an artist, if you're a business, we do all kinds of stuff. We do promotions. We do advertising. We do reviews. So if you have an album, you want to do an album review, or if you want any of that stuff, we got you with that as well. So, make sure you let your local businesses know that somebody does care about their work and their product that they're putting out there. And it's not an arm and a leg. Like, finally, advertising and representation at an affordable rate for the hardworking, blue-collar people that really freaking deserve it. I'm so tired of watching my Music Familia get turned down, shut out, turned away because they don't have the money. They don't have this. They don't have that. Like, so, you know what? Like, we're going to give it to them. And then you got no excuse. It's in your face, and you can't tell them no. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. So, with that being said, Always looking for sponsors as well. Yes, Renee, of course. No Mask Entertainment. Make sure you guys check her out, man, of course. Always looking for new sponsorships for that as well. So you can contact her as well. I'll make sure she puts her info in there somewhere for you guys. And let's get into some boots and pants and boots and pants. I love EDM, and I love just being able to get out there and just go crazy. You know what I mean? Like Risky Business style with, like, socks on wood floor kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. We're going to get into this right now. Hope you guys like it right now. This is going to be No Droop from my man DJ Matavi. Hope you guys like this. And boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Mr. John F. Gordon, like, what the hell are we listening to? No, this is called No Droop. This is my man DJ Matavi. This is a little bit of EDM, just a little bit of, you know, boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't help myself. I thought it was hilarious. I had to share it with you guys. I like a little bit of everything, man. I really do. So, you know, I had to share it with you guys just because I am kind of wild. I'm kind of crazy. I do enjoy my job very much. So I just try to have fun as much as I possibly can. What's going on, Melissa Bailey? Hope you're having a good night. April, what's going on, Carl? How's it going, man? Hope all is well with you. Yeah, you know, Night at the Roxbury, exactly. You know, you gotta get the whole the hair going and all that. You know what I mean? You gotta get the whole enchilada. Gotta get the whole enchilada. So I'm gonna give a huge shout out to some of my sponsors, man. Phone Nation AP, Lynette's Country Barbecue. Oh man, Columbus Events Group. Awesome people, man. Mary Kaufman and the boys and girls over there. I love you guys. Find them, Columbus Events Group, LLC on Facebook. You can find them on their .com as well. Hope you're having a good night, Melissa Bailey. Thank you for coming and hanging out. So, we got Douche Bag Criminals coming up. It's 10 o'clock, 10 minutes in front of 10. I got 11 minutes in front of 10, but for all y'all ahead of hers, you know, we got 11 minutes till the end of the show, but at 9:55, we're going to be doing a brand new Douche Bag Criminals. I think you guys are ready for this, man. I don't know, but we're going to try. If you guys are ready for this, man, weigh in what you guys think about it. CEG is Ish. Love Ms. Mary. Yes, Ms. Mary. And, let's see, who else? Outlaw Nation, man. I'm going to give you a shout out to you guys, man. Jesse Howard and my man William Waldrop, man. And his missus, of course, Mrs. Waldrop. Shout out to you guys. Love you guys. Hope all is well with you. So if you, like I said again, share this video. If you guys know a local business, if you guys are an artist, we're looking for subscribers as well. So go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you guys want, you guys can, as a matter of fact, let me run over here and just grab this. Let me just grab this real quick here for you. Just because I love you guys so much. I just do. I love you guys so much. And I'm going to do this for you. and we're gonna get this going here. So I'm going to copy this, and then I have to go over here. See, this is why I need an intern. I need an intern for the show. I'm taking applications for interns. I'm just kidding. No, I'm really not, though. I'm really not, though. Interns. Really not, though. I really am going to start looking for interns. There's the channel as well. You guys can check it out. And Renee was faster than I was because I'm multitasking like a mofo over here. So anyway, we're going to get into this right now. We're going to find something. What have... You know, I really like rock music, and I like the way things come together when it comes to rock and other things like that. But there's another type of music that I love, and it's what some of my friends call hip hop or country rap. And one of the songs that I'm like, I won't say like I'm head over heels for it, but I definitely say that it's one of my favorites, man. And this song is Agatha with a little bit of banjo. They have an official music video. We're going to get the music video up for you guys for next Thursday. You guys are going to be able to check that out. We'll have the official music video from Controversy for Breakfast. And we're going to get you this right now. Agatha with a little bit of banjo. Crank it up. I want to see it. Let's share this video. Let's get some thumbs, hearts, love. Let's see it. Come on. Turn it up. tell you, right there, some controversy for breakfast, man. I love me some banjo. One of the coolest instruments that I've ever really seen, and to watch a pro banjo player just fly, like fingers would catch on fire, like crazy, right? What's going on, Joshua? How's it going, man? Mr. Richard, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the show. Gotta go, bro. Keep up the amazing job. Here, very tired. April, get some rest, girl. Go to sleep, get some rest. We appreciate you. Rest well, feel better, and we will see you real soon. So I have something real quick. We got Douche Bag Criminals, but I got a song we're going to close the show with. I have an opportunity to sit down with a man by the name of Minnie Thin. He's a country rap outlaw artist, a redneck hip-hop artist. And, he is a pretty unique fella. I've done some homework on this guy. So we're going to play one of his songs to close the show. This is a Meth Labs and Moonshine coming up. But we're going to get into some Douchebag Criminals right now. So it's that time of the evening. I got to come up with a special Douchebag Criminal opener. So if you're watching the YouTube channel, if you're not on the Facebook Live and you're in the YouTube channel, which a handful of people have shared. If you're one of those people who have shared it, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If not, share it again. Share this video and share the link, and you guys can let everybody know. We're looking for more subscribers. We hit 400 subscribers. We're going to send some autograph stuff out and some merch out to some people. So if we can hit 400 subscribers, and so on, the more subscribers we get, the bigger the prizes we'll get. So that's the goal and the plan. So hopefully everybody's in on that, man. So Mr. T.Y. Gray, how's it going, man? Hi, Gray. Hope you're having a good night, man. Let's get into the first Douchebag Criminal. You guys ready for this? So right here, this gentleman, Eric Richardson, a New Jersey state trooper accused of conducting improper stops of women to ask them out on dates, has admitted to illegal use of FBI database, authorities said. According to the State Attorney General's office, Eric Richardson, 32, of Camden, entered into a deal with prosecutors in which he pleaded guilty Monday to obtaining personal information from a motor vehicle record report. Richardson, who was suspended by the state police in May 2017 and indicted earlier this year, initially faced multiple charges, including official misconduct. Looks like criminal coercion and records tampering. This is all reported by NJ.com. And the indictment was handed up after the New Jersey State Police Office of Professional Standards accused Richardson of misusing the FBI Criminal Justice Information Services database. Say that really fast. Holy cow. Which is available only to law enforcement officers, as we all know. Authorities said that Richardson used the database to pull the personal information of 2 female drivers for the purpose of pressuring them to begin a personal relationship with him. Holy shnikes. Authorities said that stopped the first woman on November 22nd, 2016. Although her registration was expired, he let her go. However, the investigation revealed that he stopped her again later that day and pressured her into giving him her phone number. He then sent her numerous text messages and stopped her again in January of 2017 to ask her if she changed her number because he could no longer get a hold of her. Oh, boy. The second woman allegedly encountered Richardson in December 2016 when she was stopped for having a suspended driver's license and vehicle registration. Police said that basically he threatened to arrest her if she didn't give him her phone number. In another situation, when she did, he let her go, authorities said, and sent her text messages afterwards. In pleading guilty, Richardson admitted to illegally accessing the FBI Criminal Justice Information Services database in connection with a separate incident on May 8, 2017. Richardson, on behalf of a male friend, had conducted a driver inquiry on another female. Richardson then photographed the woman's driver history and texted it to his friend, according to police. Under the terms of the plea agreement, Richardson agreed to forfeit his position as a state trooper. He's also permanently barred from public employment in the state and must not have contact with the victims that were affected by this crime. In exchange for Richardson's plea, the state agreed to recommend he serve a term of probation when he's sentenced by a judge in August. Oh, boy. Wow. You know, I don't know what to say to that. Our next douchebag criminal, Oregon deputy filmed repeatedly punching a restrained man. The cops are really racking up points this month. I'm telling you. The sheriff's deputy in Oregon has been reassigned pending an internal investigation after a man was violently beaten during a Monday arrest that was caught on video. The footage captured by Portland's KGW-TV shows a man being forced to the ground and restrained by 4 Marion County Sheriff's Office deputies. One of the deputies repeatedly punches the man while he is pinned to the ground. The man can be heard pleading with the officer, "Stop hitting me, stop hitting me." It appears the deputy delivered more than a dozen blows to the man's head during the arrest, which occurred outside a post office in Detroit, Oregon. It's kind of funny to me how Detroit and Oregon come together and all that. I'll leave it alone. You can take it from how you want. The suspect, who police identified as 28-year-old Kevin Straw, was allegedly in possession of a large knife at the time of his arrest. Straw, whom police have described as a transient, was ultimately cited for interfering with police officer and resisting arrest. He was reportedly taken to medical treatment and psychological evaluation is pending. According to the Oregonian, which is the local newspaper, deputies responded to a call about a man who kept yelling while emergency responders were coordinating a search for 2 missing fishermen who had capsized in a boat. Straw had reportedly been trying to warn searchers about cougars in the area. He was allegedly told to leave at least twice by deputies prior to the arrest. Man. And we're going to get into this, our third douchebag criminal of the evening. A Florida man kills 4 children and himself after police standoff. A man in the U.S. state of Florida fatally shot 4 children before turning the gun on himself after a 21-hour standoff, police say. Police found Gary Wayne Lindsay Jr., 35, dead in an apartment where he had held the children aged 1 to 12 hostage in Orlando, Florida. Lindsay was the father of the 2 children. He was a felon on probation for arson, among other charges. His girlfriend had called police after he battered her during an argument. The family attorney identified the 4 children killed: Ira, 12, Lilia, 10, Aiden, 6, and Dove, 1. My heart goes out to these families and all these people that were affected by this in that small community in that town of Orlando, Florida. In a news conference on Monday, Orlando Police Chief John Mina called it a very tragic and sad ending. Chief Mina said it was not clear when the children were killed. SWAT officers entered the apartment on Monday night. They found that all 4 children had been killed by the suspect by apparent gunshot wounds, and it appeared that the suspect took his own life as well, with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Chief Mina said in a statement that our hearts go out to all the families involved, and we hope that everything can be handled appropriately. An officer who had been injured in the initial confrontation with Lindsay, Kevin Valencia, remains in critical condition, the police said. According to court records, Lindsay had been arrested several times over 15 years. In 2012, it looks like in 2012, I'm going to see if I can just slide that in here maybe. Nope, it won't let me just, it won't let me put it in there. But I'll put the story in the chat. You guys can check it out for yourselves. But in 2012, he was held for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and aggravated battery. We're going to get the story added into the chat right there. Excuse me, pardon me. So that will close up Douchebag Criminals. I know they weren't exactly the best this week, but that's how the news comes. We'll be watching for some interesting ones and more going on with that. Need to get an interview with Ant-Man. Yes, definitely. I'm looking for new interviews and new people, so looking for local businesses as well. Anybody and everybody wants to get in on that, definitely contact me. But right now, we're going to get into this to close the show. I want to give a huge shout-out to everybody who joined the show tonight. Thank you. I want to appreciate everybody that has been a part of this tonight. Thank you guys for joining the show. What's going on, Brian? Hunter Clark. I want all the interviews. Exactly. What's going on? I want to give a huge shout out right now to my man, Jordan Cundiff. Make sure you check out the Admiralty, man. Great band, great merch. I love those guys. I'm looking to get my autographed Admiralty shirt soon. Can't wait to get that. They got a new album out. Great music, man. Great set. If you haven't had a chance, check them out. Check them out. The Admiralty on Facebook. Good stuff. So let's get into this, man. So I was asked for this early in the show. I promised, and I try to always promise as much as I possibly can. I'll put you in contact with him after the show. Sweet. Sounds good. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate you. So let's get into this right now. This is Meth Labs and Moonshine. This is from Mini Thin. Now, I'm kind of learning and kind of falling into the country rap, country hip-hop kind of thing, and just, I'm not following it for the drama. I want to be clear. I'm following it for the music. I love the music, and I love the fan base and the fans and the support and the camaraderie that goes on. I try to stay out of the drama. I love the positive side of the music scene, so I try to support as much as I possibly can. So with that being said, I want to give a huge shout out to some of my sponsors, man. Photo Nation AP does all my graphic design work. If you are interested in some photography or graphic design work, you can use hashtag AntmanVS for 5 to 10% off of your first deal with my man David Sheets. You can find him on Facebook, David Sheets, DavidSheets. Let him know Ant-Man sent you. He'll take care of you. Also, like I said, Foundation AP, Columbus Events Group, Mary Kaufman, Lynette's Country Barbecue, Lynette's Children's Charity, No Mask Entertainment. We're talking about Outlaw Nation, Limitless Video Production, man, Rocky X TV. So many awesome partners in crime that are collaborating to come together. I think what we should do is like put all of our names on a shirt and sell shirts. Like we should just collaborate, put all of our stuff on stuff and sell stuff. It'd be, yep. We should do that. Anyway, let's get into this. We're going to close the show. You guys have a great week, man. And I'll see you guys Sunday morning. MusicFamiliaProductions.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Plenty of people sharing that. We are all around the world. We're in 4 different countries. Make sure you guys check that out as well. We're working out some other fun stuff, man. Some live streaming fun activities for the local scene. Promo West is getting involved, I hope, man. I'm excited to just have a conversation with Promo West. Big stuff, man. Can't wait. Christopher King, we're going to get into this right now. We're going to close the show. Thank you, Christopher, for coming and hanging out, man. Have a great show, great evening, great weekend. And I will see you guys on Sunday morning for Sunday Morning Meltdown. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Wake up with us. Myself and Siobhan. Love news, douchebag criminals, and a whole lot more. Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun. Oh, yeah, and horoscopes, too. She'd probably punch me if she didn't know that. All right, guys, I'm getting out the door, man. We're going to get into this right now. Mini Thin, Meth Labs, and Moonshine.
Today, Orville Slater faces 2 counts of kidnapping and rape. Slater has been arrested twice before, most recently in connection with a gruesome arson-related murder, but was acquitted. Prosecutors in this case say they are certain the 3rd time is the charm. This is Holly Mansfield, reporting live, WRM.
Miss Johnson, you're going to have to tell us what he did. Ma'am, please tell us what happened. Please give us some more information.
He fucking raped me!
Stay down! I don't want to see your eyes! Get on the floor! Get out!
Get up, motherfucker!
Do it!
Get up, you fucking rapist! Turn around, motherfucker! Turn around, motherfucker! Get down! Get on your fucking knees!
We're doing this because it is just. Blood demands blood. All evil needs to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Do not murder. Do not rape. Do not harm children. Do not deal hard drugs. No longer with the blood on the hands of the wicked, be washed away by the tears of the innocent.
Lord Jesus, please do not forsake me or ignore me, for I but have one of the Templars before me. regulator fam. Amen.
Gunpowder lead, white powder feds, he'll Billy off his meds cause he's silly in the head. 30 ounce cocked in his right beside the bed. Welcome to West Virginia, the home of the walking dead. Backyard boxing, methadone suboxone, Jaeger bomb shots seem to be your neurotoxin. Demolition derby, keg stands, Oxycontin. Put your dukes up if you got a fucking problem. Haymakers up because somebody gon' fall. A big mouth, you ain't standing too tall. Beef is on, so I'm headed to the shed. Gon' grab my sling blade, fucking split your head. White trash incorporated, minis in the place. I want a country girl, I spit in the deepest face. I ain't scared to say it, these dudes are whack. Fuck every white rapper who tries to act black. Meth labs and moonshine, many getting down. Started riding this bitch, burn the motherfucker down. Meth labs and moonshine, time to raise hell. So fuck the police and start blazing on your pound. Meth labs and moonshine, hillbilly murder, much love. White boy, keep drinking till you drown. Meth labs and moonshine, white trash, rockin' crowds, country boys across the nation, loving the sound. Outlaws, bitch, raised never snitch. I'm Major League softball, slow pitch. Gasoline and matches like thunderbolt flashes. 6 guns, 2 knives, dynamite under the mattress. Worse than the adder is, the lady K patter is. I'm madder than a hatter is, my math is like Pythagoras. Louisville slugger to your face and fucking shatter this, so I can show the world what the fuck grave matter is. Flag forward lateral, damage all collateral. Assault and fucking batteral, I'm speeding like a Matterhorn. Jesus fish mackerel, so sublime and tactical. My style is so practical, I'm white trash magical. Fuck all you MCs and fuck all the battling. I hurl pitchfork at your face like a javelin. I know why you hate it goes something like this, cause I'm all over the place like after sex piss. Meth labs and moonshine, many getting down. Started riding this bitch, burn the motherfucker down. Meth labs and moonshine, time to raise hell. So fuck the police and start blazing on your pound. Meth labs and moonshine, hillbilly murder, much love. White boy, keep drinking till you drown. Meth labs and moonshine, white trash, rockin' crowds, country boys across the nation, loving the sound. Check the national death, they ain't worried about funds. Pull the okie doke and try to take away your guns. Just an average citizen, a West Virginia resident. Tell him and he said it, fuck you, Mr. President. I ain't no clan, ain't covered in sheets. Take God out of the pledge, Obama's bowing down the sheiks. The law ain't about justice or peace. Even Jesus Christ was killed by the police, executed for beliefs. The mark of the beast. Crucifix in one hand, gun up in the crease. Soldier of the Lord watching over these streets. Dark night in West Virginia, killing jokers over beats. This is from the brokers' hell, many Mr. Infidel. White boys acting black, they swear they got sickle cell. Here's a fucking point, clear up any confusion. Marsburg minis here to spark a revolution. Meth labs and moonshine, many getting down. Started riding this bitch, burn the motherfucker down. Meth labs and moonshine, time to raise hell. So fuck the police and start blazing on your pound. Meth labs and moonshine, hillbilly murder, much love. White boy, keep drinking till you drown. Meth labs and moonshine, white trash, rockin' crowds, country boys across the nation, loving the sound.
All right, guys. Have a good rest of the weekend. Get out and support some shows. Great shows going on this weekend, man. Make sure you guys get out there and check it out. Great stuff going on at Bethel Road Pub and lots of local venues. Support local music. Remember, music equals life. Without music, there is no life. Have a great night, guys. I love you. Thank you for the support. See you. Have a great week.